China is building a massively destructive robot army that can wipe out humanity in the blink of an eye. This action by China is causing great concern for India, America, and Japan. Friends, we humans are creating robots that will erase humanity's existence from the earth. And this is not some newly made-up story, but today, from India, America, Russia, Germany, to Israel, the entire world is trying to build its own robot army. America and Russia are working on a large scale to create combat robots, but there is also a country that, hidden from the world's eyes, is creating a deadly robotic army that has the power to pile up corpses on the battlefield. The whole world is surprised and worried to see this action by China because China always has dark intentions behind whatever it does. For example, just last year, China had deployed its small combat robots on the Indian border, although they were no more than toys. But now the secret information and clips related to China's super advanced robotic army that have been leaked. Robotic experts are saying that China is going down the wrong path and giving so much power to artificial intelligence without training. It can prove fatal even for China itself. So how dangerous is China's robot army? We will learn in this video, but before that, if you are completely sure that no matter what China does, it cannot harm India in the slightest, then along with liking the video, be sure to write Jai Hind in the comment box. Friends, China's growing interest in a robotic army has put the whole world in trouble because at this time it has the world's largest manufacturing hub, with the help of which, in the last few years, China has laid such a supply pipeline all over the world that China earns crores of rupees every day. Now just think, if China succeeds in creating these deadly robots technology, then using its manufacturing capacity and countless money, it can prepare such a large army of these dangerous battlefield robots, which, apart from a few powerful countries like India, America, Russia, and Japan, can force the entire world to bow down before it. If you think all this sounds like a story from a science fiction movie, then in the next few minutes, your misconception will be cleared because we're going to show you a glimpse of some of China's most dangerous robots, such advanced machines that can replace humans on the battlefield and go to any extent to destroy their target. And the most shocking thing is China's human-like humanoid robot, which is so much more powerful, intelligent, and agile than humans that your mind will be blown by seeing its capabilities. First, take a look at China's extremely deadly drone, Blowfish A3. Recently, when China tested this drone, even American scientists grabbed their heads after seeing its capabilities. Actually, this third-generation drone is equipped with artificial intelligence technology, which gives it the ability to think and make decisions on its own. Bluefish A3 is a very cheap, lightweight, and deadly drone, and China has created an army of thousands of such drones, which are based on swarm technology, meaning they work in groups. In simple words, China can release hundreds of such drones into enemy territory at once, making it extremely difficult to stop the attack. Talking about how Bluefish A3 works, this drone has mortar shells and air-to-ground missiles attached to it. It flies over its target, dropping bombs and wreaking havoc. Chinese military engineers can remotely operate them, for which they have an advanced laptop with 3 screens that can be folded like a bag and taken anywhere. China is mass-producing these deadly drones, which could increase the threat to countries like India, Japan, and Taiwan, because in a war situation, China can leave them on the border and cause terrible destruction. However, India also has deadly war drones developed by DRDO, which can outsmart these Chinese drones, but China's strategy has always been to produce weapons in large quantities, which is why it is rapidly increasing its military power. Friends, recently China surprised the world by showing off its Robodog army, because even though China has not been completely successful in making robotic troops, drone human robots, and other robotic technologies at this time, China's Robodogs are fully prepared to perform on the battlefield. China has also developed the technology to equip these robotic dogs with deadly weapons. They have automatic machine guns installed and can shower bullets on enemies, blow up short-range locations with missile launchers, and burn the soldiers in front of them to ashes with flamethrowers. Not only this, China's dogs can run 3 to 5 times faster than any ordinary dog and can tear apart the body of the person in front of them by biting with their sharp teeth. And the most frightening thing is that the robotic dogs can attack until their last part stops working. Friends, a private dog releases a video in which an automatic drone picks up this Chinese dog and drops it on the roof of a building. Then it opens its legs and starts walking in search of a target. This means that the army can easily drop these robots across the enemy's border, and these vehicles can cause destruction. The name of China's next fearsome war machine is Yak Robot. You must have seen that soldiers have to stay on a battlefield for many days. During this time, they constantly need food, water, weapons, and ammunition, and if the soldiers are in enemy territory and helicopters are supplying them, lives can also be lost. But solving this problem, China has now created its own robotic supplier vehicle. Inspired by the wild yak animal, this robot is extremely powerful and huge, which can easily move in any situation, from snowy rocks to desert areas. China has prepared these robots in large quantities and is now using them to supply and deliver weapons to the army stationed at the border. These robots can lift 160 kilograms of cargo weight and move continuously at a speed of 10 kilometers per hour. The most important thing is that these robots have high-resolution cameras all around, 12 sensors, and an artificial intelligence system that can understand the situation around the battlefield and safely deliver supplies to the soldiers while avoiding bombings. Friends, whenever a country infiltrates through a land border, soldiers often step on landmines, which can lead to their death, and infiltration is an old habit of China. So China has created its own robot to detect landmines, which is named Robotic Robot. This robot, which runs on tank-like belts, can easily move forward from uneven ground to water. It has cameras, sensors, and an explosive detection system, with the help of which this robot can easily detect landmines hidden on the ground. It can also defuse them in many cases. And finally, let's talk about China's humanoid robot army, which has surprised and troubled America. The Chinese military and a private defense company have been secretly working on this deadly humanoid robot for many years. Finally, it was presented to the world at the World Artificial Intelligence Conference held in Shanghai in July 2023, and everyone was surprised. This robot, named GRV, was not only capable of walking and moving like humans, but could also operate most of the Chinese military's weapons. It has been programmed to eliminate its target without any mercy, which further increases its dangerous capabilities. Currently, this robot's speed is only 5 kilometers per hour and it can lift up to 50 kilograms of weight, but as robotic technology and AI develop, this robot will be able to behave more like humans. The Chinese company that makes it claims that by the end of 2025, the robot will be handed over to the Chinese military for final testing, and if the Chinese army gives it the green light, a full army of these combat robots will be prepared. However, friends, America has not yet announced the inclusion of a humanoid robot army in its army, but an American state Florida company has created the world's most dangerous combat robot, in front of which China's technology is like tea. The robot's name is Nadia, which is operated with the help of VR technology. That is, any skilled soldier can sit in the camera and control it, and as he moves, the Nadia robot in the battlefield will also act in the same way. This technology points towards the use of AI-powered robots instead of humans in future wars. Currently, only the steel structure and wiring are visible in this robot, but the company that makes it says that when it is fully ready, it will be given human-like artificial skin and facial mask Here you can see how skillfully Nadia is punching and doing karate shots. So that's all for today. Now you tell us in the comments whether India should also create an army of humanoid robots like China or not. If you like this video, then like and share it and help us achieve the target of 5,100 likes. And for such interesting videos related to the latest technology, subscribe to our channel and be sure to ring the bell next to it. Thanks.